Good morning. It's on. Good morning and happy Sabbath. My name is Tiffany Steinweg, and this is my brother Grant. And this morning, we're music majors at Andrews University. Although this is home for us, Vancouver, Washington. So we're home on a couple weeks of summer break here. But right now, we have a praise that we're celebrating right now is that we just recently were able to complete all the different processes that it took to get our first album out. So we're celebrating that. It's called A New Song, and it's based on Psalm 40, the new song that David talks about as a testimony of what God has done in his life. And so if you're interested in that, you can talk to us afterwards. But we want to play for you two numbers this morning that are on our CD and one that is not. And Grant will explain more about that. But the first one that we'll share with you is our instrumental arrangement of I Heard the Voice of Jesus. And so before we play, I just want to read the words so you can be reflecting on that as on the message of the music. It goes like this. I heard the voice of Jesus say, "Come unto me and rest. Lay down, thou weary one, lay down, thy head upon my breast." I came to Jesus as I was, weary and worn and sad. I found in him a resting place, and he has made me glad. I heard the voice of Jesus say, "Behold, I freely give the living water, thirsty one. Stoop down and drink and live." I came to Jesus and I drank of that life-giving stream. My thirst was quenched, my soul revived, and now I live in him. I heard the voice of Jesus say, "I am this dark world's light. Look unto me, thy morn shall rise, and all thy day be bright." I looked to Jesus, and I found in him my star, my sun, and in that light of life I'll walk till traveling days are done.
Aha. So, like I said, I study music composition at Andrews, and I just love, I love new songs. When I've written a couple songs that just God has totally inspired, and I'm just like, wow, God, thank you so much. And just this past week, I believe it was on Wednesday or Thursday, I was just inspired with how there needs to be a song that not just talks about the 10 Commandments as commandments, like something we have to do, but rather as promises from God to us about what will happen when we trust Him and what will happen if we give our lives to Him fully and walk with Him every moment. So I think I want to officially name it the 10 Promises. It's really about, the chorus talks about how God is the God who brought us out of bondage, out of slavery to sin. And He did that by dying on the cross. And He did that by showing us a love that's so much greater than our sin. That's called grace. And there's a lot of meaning that I haven't even figured out in this song. So just pray for the Holy Spirit to inspire your mind as you listen to this. It's still very new, it's in progress, but I'm just going to grab the words here so I can remember them. Okay. You'll have no other gods before me. You'll make no more images to take my place. You'll no longer take my name in vain. You'll rest in my Sabbath grace. I am the Lord who brought you out of bondage. I bore the cross to share with you sweet knowledge that I love you more than life itself. Just look to Calvary. I want the very best for you. Why don't you just trust me? You'll honor your father and mother, and that your life may be long in the land. You'll no longer hate or murder. Blood will no longer stain your hand. I am the Lord who brought you out of bondage. I bore the cross to share with you sweet knowledge that I love you more than life itself. Just look to Calvary. I want the very best for you. Why don't you just trust me? You'll not murder, nor steal, nor commit adultery. You'll not bear false witness against your neighbor. You'll not covet your neighbor's things. I'll be your friend and forever faithful. I am the Lord who brought you
just look to Calvary. I want the very best for you. Why don't you just trust me? I am the Lord who brought you out of bondage. I bore the cross to share with you sweet knowledge that I love you more than life itself. Just look to Calvary. I want the very best for you. Why don't you just trust me? Trust me. Trust me.
That happened all in one day. That's him. All right. So.
This last number that we're going to share with you is a old favorite that most of you have probably heard before, the Holy City, and just talks about. I mean, I don't remember everything that it talks about, but if you have your phones or something, you could look up the lyrics. But basically, just the message of hope that we have in one day being with God in the Holy City.